Hello, welcome to our sharing of the Professional Conversion Program for Registered Nurses, which is a program by Workforce Singapore under the Adapt and Grow initiative. If you are keen to make a switch into the healthcare industry to become a nurse, you've come to the right video. Let me share more in the next few slides. The PCP for Registered Nurses aims to support mid-career professionals, managers, executives, and technicians, in short, PMETs, to acquire relevant training to become a nurse. It is one of the mid-career conversion programs under the Healthcare PCP umbrella that is offered by Workforce Singapore in partnership with Ministry of Health and MOH Holdings. Over the years, plenty of mid-career switchers from all walks of life have made the switch to become nurses and occasionally share their thoughts and experience with others looking to make the switch, like yourselves. Nurses have plenty of opportunities to progress in their careers, starting from an enrolled nurse or staff nurse, depending on your academic qualifications. Graduates of the Diploma program will start off as a staff nurse. As nurses progress, they can choose to go into different tracks of their interest in management, education, or clinical. Upon successful acceptance into the program, trainees will undergo a 2-year full-time training program. Throughout the training period, course fees will be fully sponsored and monthly training allowance will be provided. Upon graduation, trainees will receive a one-time career transition bonus. They are also required to serve a bond with their respective sponsoring participating organizations, such as the healthcare classes and community care providers. Please visit our website for the full list of participating organizations. To be eligible for the program, the applicant must be a Singapore citizen or permanent resident and graduated or completed national service for at least 2 years, whichever is most recent. For academic requirements, the applicant must have a bachelor degree from a recognized university in a discipline other than nursing, or local Polytechnic diploma in a discipline other than nursing, or 3 GCE A-level credits with 2 GCE O-level credits in a science subject and maths. So what is the application and selection process like? Interested applicants may apply to the program via our website. If you are shortlisted, you will be invited to a panel interview comprising representatives from the hospitals, MOH Holdings, and senior nurses. If you pass the interview, you will proceed with clinical observations with a sponsoring organization. After which, you will proceed with a medical examination and undergo the relevant reference checks. MOH Holdings will then arrange a time with you to sign the sponsorship deed before course commencement. To see how the application process works, we've developed a short video featuring one of our PCP graduates, Mr. Nicholas Cheong, as he goes through the conversion program and transits to a nursing role at Khoo Teck Puat Hospital. Do pause the video and scan the QR code to watch. For more information on the nursing PCPs, do visit the respective web pages to find out more. We've come to the end of the sharing. If you have any questions regarding the PCP, please write to us at wsg_healthcare@wsg.gov.sg or call us at 6883-5885. Stay tuned to a sharing by our training partner, Nanyang Polytechnic, on the training curriculum. Thank you and best of luck on your applications.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Noreen. I'm a lecturer from School of Health Sciences, Nanyang Polytechnic. Okay, I'm here to brief you on the overview of Diploma in Nursing, Professional Conversion Program, or in short, PCP. Yeah. So, welcome to the School of Health and Social Sciences. Okay, you may be wondering what are the criteria for this program. As stated down here, a graduated or ORD for at least 2 years with either degree from a recognized university or local polytechnic diploma, or you must have 3 GCE A-level credits with 2 GCE O-level credits in a science subject and mathematics. Yeah. For more information on this admission criteria, you may want to refer to WSG website because they spell out more on this. Okay. Okay, what are the considerations? You need to go medical examination, yeah, and you need to be fit and you need to pass this medical examination in order for you to be admitted into this course. You also must be physically well, okay? Physically well here because you, as a nurse, you need to move around and there's time that you need to carry children. So you got to be physically well. Besides that, mentally well because we expect you to be able to handle the situation, yeah, to be able to think well, yeah, and to be able to control your mood, yeah. Visual ability is very important because otherwise you won't be able to identify blood, yeah, if let's say you are colorblind. Auditory ability also very important because there is a time that you need to be able to hear a soft, faint body sound. Yeah. Other considerations are such as you have to work in 3 rotating shifts because nurse work 3 rotating shift, morning, afternoon, night. As you know, nurses work 2/7. Yeah, and you must be willing to work weekends also because you need to work on Sunday or Sunday. That means Sunday or Saturday. That means your day off will fall during the weekday. Yeah, but not to worry. Not every weekend that you work, they normally take turn. Yeah, and also public holidays. Yeah, not all public holidays you can have a day off. Yeah, certain public holidays you need to come back to work. So you have to be prepared for 3 rotating shift. You are willing to work during the weekends and also public holidays. Yeah. Okay, now let me show you the course design. Okay. This program consists of academic component, okay, which comprise of 55% of the whole curriculum, and also the clinical component, which comprises of 45% of the whole curriculum. Okay, for the academic component, what does it consist of? Yeah, you have to learn nursing specific modules. Yeah, besides that, biological, behavioral sciences, research methods, and elective. Yeah, so that make up to the 55% of the whole curriculum. Okay, whereas the clinical component is 45% curriculum, or we call it nursing practicum. Nursing practicum meaning you need to go to the ward. Okay, we post you to the hospitals and you can have your practice over there. Yeah, so the academic component is being held in the school itself. It's being taught by us, the lecturers. Yeah, where the clinical component is at the hospital itself, and you need to pass your academic component first. Okay, you need to pass your, especially on the lab skills, yeah, before we post you to the hospital for your clinical component. Yeah. Okay, how about the pedagogical way of teaching? In school, you go to simulated hospital. Okay, in our school we have labs. Our labs are simulated hospital. Yeah, we have general ward, we have operating theatre, we have intensive care unit where you learn all your skills. You learn all nursing skills in the labs, or is also known as simulated hospital. For academic, you will do a lot of problem-based learning where we create a scenario and then you have to work together with the group for you to solve the nursing problem. Yep, and you have to do your presentation. Self-directed learning, even though it's self-directed learning, you learn at your own pace. Yeah, we give you homework for you to do and there's a submission also. Projects mainly during your final year. Okay, so that comprises of the academic. Whereas nursing practicum, during your clinical is integrated throughout the course. Yeah, integrated meaning during the nursing practicum, it covers medical ward, surgical ward, it covers orthopedic, it covers pediatric, operating theatre, so it's integrated. Yeah, and as I mentioned just now, it comprises of 45% from the whole diploma course. Yeah. Okay, these are the subjects, or we call it modules, yeah, for you to cover during year 1 in semester 1 and also semester 2. In semester 1 and also semester 2. In every semester, there are 9 modules that you have to cover. Okay. And if you notice there's a nursing practicum, yeah, on the last module. Okay, every semester there will be a nursing practicum. That means you go to the hospitals, yeah, for nursing practice in every semester. Okay. Let me just go through briefly with you some of the modules here. Okay, we cover things like effective communication. Okay, we teach you how we need to communicate, whether it's orally or writing report. Yeah. Nursing laboratory, meaning we teach you how to do nursing skills. Okay, skills like dressing, yeah, how to do wound dressing, how to do bandaging, how to do injections. So those are nursing laboratory. Yeah, in every semester there's a nursing lab. Okay, another thing, adult nursing. Okay, what do you cover in adult nursing? Adult nursing are like medical, surgical nursing, okay, orthopedic nursing. Yeah, how you nurse patient with medical problem, how you nurse patient before and after surgery. Okay, so these are semester 1, semester 2 for year 1. Okay, and this is for year 2, semester 1 and semester 2. Again, there are 9 modules for each semester except for semester 2. Yeah, as you notice, there are only 6 modules in semester 2. Why is it lesser? Because most of the time you'll be in clinical. Okay, to we put in more hours for your clinical in semester 2, your final year, because we are preparing you to become a staff nurse. Okay. So this is the modules in year 2. Okay, this one shows you a typical example of your timetable. Okay, if you look here at the screen, yeah, from Monday to Friday, your lesson will normally start at 9 and will normally ends at 5 p.m. Okay, so be prepared. This course is 2 years course. Is being compressed. Yeah, whereas the diploma in nursing, okay, for the O-level students, those are 3 years course, so their timetable is quite spaced out. But for you all, from 3 years course is being compressed into 2 years, so that's why your timetable is almost back to back. Okay, but don't worry, nonetheless you still have your lunch in between. Okay, so most of the lessons, remember, start at 9 and ends at 5 p.m. from Monday to Friday. Okay. Okay, then how about assessment? How are you being assessed? For every module, there is an assessment. Okay. For academic modules, meaning modules that we teach you in school. Yeah, you can have an in-course assessment, or in short, we call it ICA. Yeah, in-course assessment, meaning this assessment is being assessed during your academic week. It can be in the halfway through. Yeah, that means in week 7 or in week 8. Okay, so these are something like test, presentation, or assignment. Yeah, and presentation is normally in group. Yeah, so you have to work in a group, and then you need to do presentation, and all these in-course assessment are being graded. Okay, and also examination. Not every module there is examination, but most module will have an examination. Okay, so that's for the academic modules. How about nursing lab modules, where you learn your skills? Okay, there's also an in-course assessment for lab modules, like for example, theory test, yeah, practical test. That means we observe you, and then we give you grade on how you do your dressing, for example. Okay, how you give your injection. Yeah. Okay, so these are the practical tests. Okay. For nursing practicum, meaning your clinical, yeah, are you being assessed when you go out on clinical? Yes, definitely. Who assess you during clinical? It can be either us, yeah, NYP lecturers, or we also engage hospital CI, okay, clinical instructor for the hospital to assess you. We will work together, yeah. Okay, one of the things that we assess you during nursing practicum, your professional behavior is very important. Yeah, how you behave yourself during clinical, how you communicate in terms of oral communication or also writing. And most important thing is the delivery of care. How you take care of patient. Okay, is the patient safe under your care? So that is the main part of your clinical, of your assessment during nursing practicum. Delivery of care is very important. Yeah. During this nursing practicum, yeah, you also need to do 3 shifts. Yep, and attendance is 100%. Yeah. What if, let's say, you're not feeling well, okay, you see a doctor, you get an MC, we will arrange for a makeup session for you, because attendance is 100%. Yeah. So that doesn't mean that you're sick, you need to go to clinical. No. You can still see a doctor, produce as an MC, then we will do makeup for you. And please bear in mind, makeup, yeah, sometimes can also be during weekend, Saturday or Sunday. Okay. Yeah. By the way, for your clinical, yeah, 3 shift, yes, yeah, but normally we give you Saturday, Sunday off lah. Okay, except if let's say you need to do makeup. Okay. Okay, this is a typical academic calendar, yeah, for year 1 and also year 2. If you can see the weeks, yeah. So in every semester, yeah, there will be 26 weeks. Okay, from week 1 all the way to week 26. Okay, every semester, yeah. And then your academic period, the main in school, yeah, from week 1 to week 15, followed by 2 weeks exam, followed by clinical, followed by vacation. That make up to 26 weeks for every semester. If you look at year 2, okay, year 2, in semester 2, your academic calendar is only from week 1 to week 7, followed by 1 week of examination week, and then clinical all the way. Okay, and last week is the vacation. So again, 26 weeks every semester, but longer clinical in semester. Okay, so this is a typical academic calendar for PCP Diploma in Nursing. Yeah. Okay, let me show you facilities around NYP. Okay, this is our library, Nanyang Poly Library. In Nanyang Poly Library, there are 7, actually the library is being divided into 7 sessions, 1 session for every school. Yeah, so if you enter our library, you look for School of Health Sciences Library. Yeah, you can go to SBM Library, you can go to other schools library, but concentrate on nursing School of Health Sciences Library. Yeah, because books for our nursing modules are all available in School of Health Sciences Library. Yeah. Our library, we have rooms for students to prepare their presentation. Okay, but you need to book. You need to book early. Yeah. Okay, and we also have varieties of books, and not only physical textbook, we also have e-books. Yeah, where students also can access e-books either in our library or back from home. Okay. This is our also resource center. Yeah, biology resource center. We have a lab technician here also. Okay, they can assist you whatever models that you want. You want model of the brain, you want model of the heart, you want model of the lungs. Yeah, it's all available here. It's mainly for your biological module. Yeah. Okay, this is our nursing lab. Yeah, our simulated hospital. Yeah. Okay, where the students learn how to auscultate. Yeah, and we use high fidelity mannequin. High fidelity mannequin meaning this mannequin, so-called, they are actually patients lah, yeah, but they are actually mannequin. Yeah, this mannequin, they can give response. Respond like what? They say, for example, you give injection. Okay, there's a physiologic change to this mannequin. Yeah, and this mannequin can bring the eyes, can also have a heart and lung sound that you can hear different type of sounds. Okay, so this is where you learn your skills in this simulated lab. Yeah, there are times so that we need you students to become a patient. Why? You need you to become a patient because we need also you to experience how does the patient experience when let's say the patient is being lifted from bed to chair or from bed to trolley. Yeah, so there will be time that students themselves become a patient. Of course, they will take them. Okay. And this is the critical care lab. Yeah, we teach you how to take care of ill patient. Okay. Okay, so this is the lab where student learns to give injection. Okay. Yeah, and this is the critical care lab where you learn how to clear patient's airway. Okay. And this is the operating theater. Yeah, students learn how to assist the doctor in the surgery. Yeah. How to give proper instruments. There's a technique on passing instruments to the surgeon. Okay, so we teach you what are the proper techniques. How are you going to assist the doctor in surgery? Okay, and anesthesia also. Okay, you will learn how to assist anesthetist or a doctor in putting patient into sleep before the surgery. Yeah. Okay, let me show you the campus life. Yeah, campus life in NYP, we have swimming pool, we have stadium. Yeah, so you can spend your time here also. Yeah, our students love to go stadium. Yeah, they make full use of facilities in NYP. Yeah. Okay, our students also do projects. yeah, mainly during their final year. Okay, they're involved with community work. Yeah, they give health education. So this is some of the photos that I can share with you. All these are our students. They run the whole show. Okay, and of course the projects are being graded lah. This is part of their curriculum. Okay, one of the modules. Yeah. Okay, further education. I always advise my students, do not stop at diploma in nursing. Study further. Be a specialized nurse. Yeah, we offer advanced diploma in nursing. We offer specialized diploma in nursing. Yeah, so for diploma in nursing as nurses, once you graduated, your education won't stop there. There's career path for you. You can study further. Yeah, there's a lot of university that offers nursing degree. These are some of it. Okay. Okay. So specialization. Let's say you want to be specialized in operating theatre nurse. Yeah, there's an advanced diploma course that you can attend to. Or you prefer to become emergency nurse. Yeah, you also can be specialized emergency nurse. That means you work in the emergency department. Okay. Business specialization. Yeah, as I mentioned just now, there's a lot of university that offers nursing degree. So you also can study further. Not only nursing degree, even master, even PhD. Yeah. So there's career path for you if you take up diploma in nursing. You don't stop at diploma in nursing. You can study further all the way up until PhD. Yeah. Okay. In the end, you will graduate as a diploma in nursing as a registered nurse. Yeah. You are ready for work and life, and then we also equip you in your lifelong learning. Okay. So I think that's all for my presentation. Thank you so much, and I look forward to see you in Nanyang Polytechnic.
Okay, so I'll be sharing with you guys on my PCP nursing journey. So self-introduction first. My name is Marissa. I am a wife, a mother to a 4-year-old boy, as well as a daughter to my parents. I'm the only child in my family. And I'm also a newly graduated staff nurse from the PCP nursing program, the April 2018 cohort. So I'm bonded to Woodlands Health Campus, but since the hospital is still under construction, I'm serving my bond at Tan Tock Seng Emergency Department. So a little bit about background about myself. Before I came in as a PCP trainee, I was working in the social work sector. I was working closely with the Agency for Integrated Care, or AIC, catering to frail and homebound seniors with the goal of aging in place in the community. So why the career switch to nursing? Well, there are multiple reasons why I wanted to switch to nursing. The first being I'm a firm believer in lifelong learning and always seek to learn new things. So in nursing, there's always new research to improve the standard of nursing care. So it's very dynamic. There's a lot of changes and there's a lot of things to be learned. So a nurse has to be constantly updated with clinical skills, etc., in order to provide quality care for the patient. So it keeps my brain active. Yeah. Next would be family reasons. So I believe nursing skills is a very beneficial set of skills to have in life because I'm able to care better for myself as well as my loved ones. So I give you an example. My son is 4 years old, so he's very active, very curious, and he's very accident prone. So before I endeavored in this nursing course, every time he had a fall or he was ill, I would being a first time parent, I would rush him to the emergency department, and because technically very kiasu lah. So one trip to the emergency department would cost about 100 plus. So it's quite a lot of money if you keep on going to the emergency department. Then since I've joined this nursing course, right, I've actually learned to assess the situation, keep a level head, and to make judgments and decisions better to see whether my son needs immediate medical care or is it I can just monitor the situation. So in that sense, right, I'm able to better care for him and save myself a lot of money as well. So also, since I'm the only child in my family, it's my sole responsibility to care for my parents in their golden years because nobody else would be around to take care of them. So with nursing, right, whatever I learn in the course, I can actually give them medical advice because, as you know, sometimes parents can be very old-fashioned and they might have the wrong conception, they have misconceptions about certain illness or their chronic condition. So in that sense, giving them advice, they would rather listen to, someone who's in your family compared to outsiders, right? So yeah, in that way, I'm better able to better care for my parents as well. So next would be, through my previous work experience in the social work sector, I realized that I have a passion for caring for others. And there's no better way for me to care for others than when they are ill and need someone to take care of them. And I believe if you can use your passion to carve out a career, it is the ultimate life goal achieved. So like the saying goes, like, if you love your job, you'll never have to work a day in your life. So this is what I believe moving forward in the nursing. Yeah. So next would be, nursing profession, right, has very good career prospects. So firstly, there's a variety of fields or specialization for you to choose from, which means multiple pathways for career advancement. So you can endeavor in community nursing and emergency nursing, critical care nursing, operating theatre nursing, etc. based on your own interests. You can specialize in that field. Secondly, you can choose to endeavor into either the management path, education path, or clinical path, depending on your niche and your niche area as well as your interest. If you have previous experience in administrative work, probably the management pathway would be more suitable for you. And if you like teaching and imparting your knowledge, like much of the lecturers in NYP, you can actually endeavor in the educational pathway lah. Yeah, and the best of all is that there's always a high demand for nurses, no matter when. So also, if you decide to migrate, which is very common nowadays, it will be very easy to find a job because nurses are also in demand on an international level. So personally for me, my intended career path is to specialize in emergency nursing and return to the community setting with like home nursing. And eventually my retirement plan is to spend the last few years of my nursing career working in the Polytechnic because of the better hours. It's not shift work, it's office hours. So let's talk about the course itself. So I'm sure with every course, there's always challenges. So let me share with you about some of the challenges that you yourself might face, because I face them as well during the training now. Because yeah. So the first thing will be, I know some of you might have concerns about going back to school and studying in general, because it's been quite a while since you actually studied anything. So prior to this PCP nursing course, right, I haven't studied for over 10 years since my A-levels in like 2008. So I wasn't sure if my brain was able to kickstart and absorb anything, because what we are studying is the same as what the freshly graduated O-level students who are 16, 17 are studying. So their brain is definitely more able to absorb compared to me. So that was one of my worries lah. Yeah, like if I fail, how, because we are sponsored, so failure is not really an option, because you would have to compensate for like the semesters that you repeat out of your own pocket as well. So next challenge is just the intensity of the course as a whole. So breakdown, right, is just 15 weeks of lessons in the classrooms, 1 week study break, 1 exam week, 7 weeks of clinical attachments, and then following that is just 2 weeks of vacation before you have to restart that whole cycle again. So 24 weeks of intensity followed by 2 weeks of rest. Is that enough for you? Is the 2 weeks of rest enough for you to recuperate? If yes, then okay, good for you. If no, then you have to find some way to make it work to survive this course, because that's how intense the whole course is lah. Yeah. So next would be another big obstacle for me personally would be, and maybe to those who are also have family commitments and to juggle their time, right? This is my timetable. Just take a look. This is my timetable for the first semester for week 2, only the second week. So if you can see from the picture, right, there's on good days, lessons will start at 9 a.m. and end at 5 p.m. And on like not so good days, we start at 8 a.m. and can end as late as 6 p.m. So bear in mind that this timetable is purely for contact lessons, like face-to-face lessons with your lecturers, extra lab practice sessions for your nursing skills, group meetings, group discussions, dry runs, research, etc. Have not been factored in yet. So this is just solely contact time with the lecturers. Yeah, so with that said, right, you need to be prepared to sacrifice your personal time and be ready to miss out on a lot of social gatherings for the next 2 years of if you endeavor in the course. Also, PCP is an accelerated 2-year course. So we take about 8 modules per semester, which is more than what the regular 3-year nursing course students take. So for someone like me who hasn't studied in a long while, it took me quite some time to like churn the gears in my brain and to kickstart my engine. So a lot of effort has to be put in on your part. So, and with PCP, because we are bonded, dropping out or failing is not an option because of the monetary compensation factor. Yeah. But no worries, all hope is not lost. There are always ways to overcome the challenges and the stress. So I will share with you how I actually coped and overcame those challenges that I faced earlier. Okay, so first, I established family. I established a good family support at home before I actually endeavored into this nursing course. So as I've mentioned earlier, I have a 4-year-old son. So as a mother, obviously I would prioritize my son's well-being above everything else. So what I did was that I made sure that I had like backup plans in terms of his care in the event I was not able to personally oversee to his care. So what I did was I discussed with my husband, my parents, my in-laws, and even my neighbors beforehand, so that I knew like roughly what their availability is like on a daily basis, and so that I know who to turn to in the event I require their assistance. Like for instance, if let's say my son fell ill in school, I'm having exams, at least I know that I can get someone to actually fetch him and attend to him first while waiting for me to come home. So as much as possible, I would try to personally be the one to attend to him. But this is so that if I do need to stay back in school or for any reason, I know that my son is in safe hands, and knowing that my son is in safe hands, I can truly focus on my school tasks and complete them faster without much distractions. So bottom line is that settle your out of school commitments so that you can focus on your school related commitments lah. Yeah, that's what I did. So next, we move on to how to overcome like school-related challenges. So support from the NYP lecturers actually played a very vital role in helping me to survive this nursing course. The lecturers in NYP have been super supportive to their students, especially like us, the PCP students, because they understand that we are mature learners, so we might need actually more time to absorb the lesson content, and they are very patient towards us. Also, they are truly very passionate in teaching, and they really go all out to help us. Like for instance, they would take the time to stay back after lessons, or use their own break times to see students for consultations to clarify any doubts that we may have. Okay, so sometimes they will also hold like extra remedial lessons for those who have a slightly harder time catching up with the lessons. And they will also have consolidations before exams as a means of helping the students to compartmentalize the content, revise, and to be better prepared for the exams in general. So next, good relations with your classmates is also extremely important, because your classmates form a huge part of your support system in school, other than your lecturers. Okay, so this is a slide of like all my classmates and what we do. So for me and some of the other parents in my cohort, right, there are times whereby we have to miss school for reasons like we have to bring our child for medical appointments, or like bring our child to see the doctor when they are ill, etc. So when we really have to miss school, situations like this as a parent, it's very stressful for me, because I have school as well as I have my child. So both are of quite of importance to me. So like if my child is sick, I would personally like to oversee instead of delegating the task to others. So if I have to miss school, my classmates, they would help me by like lending me their notes, or even take the time to go through, repeat whatever the lecturer has mentioned during her lecture. So I'm very thankful that my classmates are actually very supportive. So besides that, classmates are important because only they can truly empathize with the stress that you're facing, because let's face it, you guys are all in the same boat. So in a way, your classmates actually become your like family in school. Yeah, so for PCP, right, we have this tradition where we welcome every new PCP cohort that comes in, sort of like a welcome to the family party lah, to get to know one another and to show the newbies that they always can turn to their seniors, so that they know who their seniors are, they can turn to their seniors for support. So we are like one big happy PCP family, regardless of which cohort you are in. So classmates can also help with distress, because because of our hectic schedule, it's a bit difficult to meet up with people who are in your social circle outside of school, because schedules will naturally clash. So what my cohort has done is that we frequently organize like sports or outdoor activities as a class, or even as small groups to just, help to de-stress. Yeah. Exercise, as you know, releases endorphins that can help you to de-stress. So with that, there's also this school life balance in a way. Yeah, and the class committee would collaboratively plan class gatherings or like class parties with my module coordinator during occasions like Christmas or end of the exams, for us to just relax and just enjoy the fruit of our labor. Okay, so with that said, even though you have support from various resources like your lecturers and your friends and your family, it is still really up to you how you want to utilize and maximize whatever that's given to you. So like, again, this is the timetable that I've shown earlier, but this time I've highlighted some of the spaces in orange. So basically those orange ones are like the allocated breaks or your free periods during the day. So the best way to overcome the challenge of time constraint is to maximize whatever free time that you have. So therefore, how you utilize those free periods is the key, I believe, to school life balance. Like, do you want to use the breaks to rest, to sleep, catch up with your friends, or would you want to fill up those gaps with something more productive like group meetings, consultation, or like just self-revisions in the library? So personally, for me, my free time is usually spent having a quick meal, followed by I'll head to the library or maybe some quiet spot to just complete whatever task that I have due. So you'll be amazed like what a conducive studying environment can do for your concentration. So yeah, and as much as possible, I try not to bring any studying back home with me, especially on weekdays, because I still have family commitments and I don't want to neglect my my commitments lah. Yeah. So yes. Yeah. Also, I don't stay up late on weekdays. Yeah, that's my belief, because I believe in adequate rest. Yeah, so I'm usually in bed by like 10 p.m. on weekdays, and I wake up the next morning around 6 a.m. to do whatever preparation I have for my son, and after that I'll hand over the care of my son to my mom. Yeah, so because if you have adequate rest, it helps me to keep alert the next day. So when I'm alert, I'm able to absorb content better, I'm able to understand better, and it will actually help with my learning even better lah. Yeah, so that's for weekdays. And over the weekends, I spend some time revising what was taught in the past week, and also do pre-readings on what will be taught in the upcoming week, so that I won't be so lost when the lecturer goes through the content. Yeah. So next, don't worry, this course is not all work and no play. So let me just share with you some of the unforgettable moments that I've had during this course. So during the course, there was a lot of opportunities for me to give back to the community, which is something that I really like. And there are these are photos of times that we participated in exercises like the mass circumcision exercise organized by Jamia to assist in the circumcision of young Muslim boys from low-income families. Yeah, also some of my classmates have also participated in like mass casualty exercises organized by various hospitals, so that the mass casualty exercise is to adequately prepare hospitals to handle large influx of patients in the event of like natural disasters, etc. Also, we were given the opportunity to be first aiders of the National Day Parade. If I'm not wrong, was last year or 2 years back now. So there's a lot of opportunities for exposure and to play a part in like major events like these. Yeah. So next, I also have many memorable moments with my classmates. I spend so much time with them that forming a bond with them is like inevitable. You cannot avoid. Yeah. So even after completing the course, the friendship still continues, especially with those who are bonded to the same hospital as me. So if you can see the pictures, right, the top right photo was taken during the orientation day, first day. So fresh faces, not knowing what was in store for all of us. Then also followed by the nursing lab lessons where we learned critical nursing skills and also taught each other during peer teaching sessions. So yeah, that was very nice. Then there's this, NYP also has this awesome simulation lab where we get to experience like lifelike scenarios in preparation for when we head out for clinical. And also there's blood, sweat, and tears that goes into giving a good group presentation. Yeah, so over time, I actually formed special bonds with my mentors, the lab support staff, and every single one of my classmates. So this nursing course will definitely always have a special place in my heart. Yeah, and the most unforgettable moment I've had in the course is getting nominated to be in the director's list for 3 consecutive semesters. So the final results of the last semester isn't out fully yet, but the results are looking not too bad so far. So if I qualify for the director's list again, then it would truly be a bonus lah. So all 4 semesters being in the director's list. Yeah. So this is like literally the fruit of my labor and my hard work, my blood, sweat, and tears to show that my efforts have truly paid off. So best thing is that during all the ceremonies, my classmates were there to show their support, even though it wasn't really compulsory for them to be there. So it's truly a blessing to have met such wonderful classmates and, you know, gain very wonderful friends. So in conclusion, I would like to just close off by giving some advice again to all of you who are keen on endeavoring in this PCP nursing course. Number one, first and foremost, establish a stable support system at home first before entering the course, especially for those who have your own families and have a lot, have to juggle family commitments. Number two, be mentally prepared to lose some sleep, especially over the weekends, and to sacrifice some family or social time for the next 2 years when you're in the course. Yeah, and number three, lastly, if you do decide to pursue this course, please form good relations with your classmates, aim to succeed together, because, you know, in nursing, teamwork makes the dream work. So thank you and all the best.